Everybody, it's me, Pepe. I'm here looking at my Adansonia digitatus, known as Baobab or the Tree of Life. Now, I'm excited today to bring you this video because I did this air layer on that silver part that you see right there about 2 months ago, maybe a little over 2 months, like 2.5 months ago. And I had never done an air layer on a Baobab tree. Air layer, by the way, is also known as mar coating. It's a way of asexually propagating plant material without trying to grow it from seeds. And what you end up with is the exact same duplicate of your plant. So I'll go into a little more detail in just a moment. So this is a tree that originates from Africa, and it's well adapted to Florida, actually, and similar regions of the world. The one thing about the tree that's really nice is that these are ancient trees. These trees have been around for thousands and thousands of years. And in the video that you may have seen on my channel here, I did one down in Hollywood. And it shows two beautiful trees at Hollywood Young Circle. And this particular tree here is the same species. So we're talking about trees that are going to become massive, beautiful trees. And if you'd like to have one for your home, you have a nice big area where you want to plant it, or maybe you want to try to grow it as a bonsai, this is a great specimen tree. Alright, so we're back. Now I'm going to show you the area that I did the air layer. And if you want to understand how I did this, I suggest you take a look at the previous video, which talks about air layering a baobab tree. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And if you hear some explosions in the background, it is the 4th of July today. So we're going to take this off, and you can see the sphagnum right here. And look at these roots, nice and thick. Very nice thick roots all over here and here. I'm going to turn the tree around a little bit. Look at these roots over here. I hope you can see these roots on this side. I'm going to turn it around a little bit more. Look at that. Beautiful roots formed all over, even down here. And I am going to go ahead and I am ready to cut this and plant this so that I have now created two of the same trees. Now, there are some things you're going to need to pot up the air layer. You'll need some shade. So make sure you take this container now and you put it in the shady area. You're going to need either a bamboo stick or some other type of sturdy stick. This is a green garden stick that's been used quite a bit. And you'll need obviously a good potting soil. You don't want to use garden soil, you want to use potting soil. You also want to have some tape. This is tree tape. You can get anywhere pretty much in garden centers. So what I've done here is I've removed these. There's three small branches here. I went ahead and I removed those branches, and I probably could remove this one, but I don't think I'm going to. I kind of like that branch there. So I'm going to go ahead and plant this in the container. Remember not to mess this up or grab this or remove any of the sphagnum. Don't worry about that. Just put it in the pot. Now this is actually a small 3-gallon pot. This 3-gallon pot is good enough for me for this because I want this to root in as quick as possible. Okay, so now I think you can see what I did is I separated the soil, made a fist, and then spread it out with my fingers so I can get the base of the branch, that little stubby part on the bottom, touching the bottom of the container. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the soil around here. I had removed 3 of these. I removed 3 of the branches, the smaller little branches from the bottom. And I'm going to continue now with some more soil. Remember to use a good quality potting soil. And as I already mentioned earlier, I used a 3-gallon pot, which is to me is adequate for the size of the tree that we've propagated here. I've put in now the soil. I'm going to keep going, and then I'm going to lightly water. I don't want to overwater. I want to keep those roots a little on the thirsty side, but not dry, because I want those roots to spread out and continue to look for the water. I want it to search. I want it to go out and spread out and do what they've got to do. Now, One thing I did not do, which I should have done, and you can see it's kind of holding itself up by itself, and I should have done this right away. I should have taken some of this fertilizer, which is the 13-13-13 fertilizer I spoke about earlier, and I completely forgot about it. And you should take that fertilizer, and I should have put it all around the perimeter down there of those roots. So I'll do it now. No big deal. And I'll also do it. You can see the branch is actually staying pretty nice by itself. I put a little bit more in here. As I said earlier, I could have saved some time. I could have done this a little earlier. So I've got it in the middle. This is looking really nice. I don't want any air pockets at this point. We'll take another handful. Got ourselves a beautiful little tree here. Get this out of the way. And when I come right back, I'll show you how I put the stick in there. Now what we'll do is we'll water it, we'll move it over to the shade, and we'll leave it there for a couple of weeks, and I guarantee you we're gonna have a beautiful little plant here. Okay, so we're back. We're gonna show you how we go ahead and we put the support in there, which is a little stick. Sometimes you use bamboo, but today we're using this green garden stick. And it's made of, actually it's made of metal, and it's pretty sturdy. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place this, come around the back like this. We don't wanna kind of place it in a bad spot. This is the convenient spot because it gives me a nice straight line. I'm gonna keep it about 1 inch away from the base of the trunk at the bottom so that I don't damage the roots that are developing. So I'll push it down, I have it all the way to the bottom, and then I have my tie tape. We just take the tie tape like this, and I'm just going to grab it down here, stretch it out, and go ahead and tie it off there. And I'm also going to tie it off one more place at the top. And when we do that, and sometimes that tape breaks, so we're going to do that. We'll just do another little overhand knot like this. We're going to do another one at the top. This I'm going to be more careful because it's very nice green wood, and I don't want to overdo it and squeeze it. See, I just made it a little bit loose, and then just a little simple little overhand knot. Nothing fancy, but I don't want it real tight up here. I don't want to damage this. Once again, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you again.